Welcome to the Cinamaker Meeting Director webinar. My name is Daniel Flores, aka DTM. I am a 2D illustrator, and I'm an Adobe instructor teaching Photoshop, Illustrator, and Adobe Fresco. I'm also a regular streamer to YouTube, Facebook, and Behance. Plus, for the past few years, I have used Cinamaker to produce Adobe Max digital art segments and a series of demos for Sketchable app, a drawing app on the Surface Pro. I really enjoy how easy it is to use Cinamaker on the iPad and the Mac. Today, I'm going to share a few things like what is the problem with meetings? What is Cinamaker Meeting Director? What does Meeting Director do? And go over some of the basic operations of using Meeting Director. Then finally, we'll take a moment for some Q&A. So let's start with the problem of Zoom meetings. I am sure there was already a lack of interaction between the presenter and the audience before we all started working from home, and our only engagement with others has now been through our screens. We have come to expect a lot from our screens. Video and audio quality come to mind, and in most cases, that is where we fall short, along with the single camera angles and talking heads, kind of like what's happening right now. Let me turn that off. There it is. Your brand matters. So we can always add expensive cameras, professional tools to create dynamic presentations with the use of cameras, HDMI connections, and capture cards to captivate your audience and keep them engaged. However, we are here to add superpowers to your meetings. Now, what is Cinamaker Meeting Director? It is a fun, simple, and affordable way to connect your Mac, iPhones, and iPads to produce broadcast quality audio and video in your Zoom meetings. Now, how does Meeting Director help with the Zoom meetings? Well, with Meeting Director, you can enhance your meetings with, there it is, that was the other one, multiple camera angles. Let me go ahead and switch to my other camera. There we go, look at that. I got another camera over here. Nice. I can see how I switch my cameras right now. Graphics, check out my lower thirds that was on earlier, and there goes some floating text right here, plus pre-recorded video and audio files. Now, who benefits from these superpowers? That's us. You, me, anyone who wants their meetings to go beyond the expected, especially when we have an audience to engage. Today's Meeting Director demo will include how I bring a live meeting into Zoom with the Cinamaker virtual web camera and audio device. We will connect, monitor, and switch cameras with an iPhone and add rich media to my presentation like graphics, movie clips, and picture-in-picture. Okay, it's time for the demo, so now I must share my screen with you. But let me go ahead and turn all of these off. Boom, before I do that. Yes, there's a lot of layers here, and bam, there we go. Now, right now you're looking at this demo setup, and that is the different setup than the setup I'm streaming with where my audio is coming in. So my video and audio will be out of sync. Sorry about that. I'm gonna find a solution that works for me. All right, so let's take a tour of Cinamaker Meeting Director. First, I would like you to focus your attention to our preview monitors. That's these two areas down here in the bottom, where you can see a lot of extra spaces for more cameras. Let me just fill in, get my rest of my fill. There we go. Nice, nice. I can change the cameras by simply clicking from the camera 1 on the bottom left to camera 2. Yes, that is Darth Vader. What's up, Darth Vader? And then back to 1. Okay, now I'm going to show you how simple it is to add a third camera. Now let's go ahead and find a random phone. Any volunteers? Oh, yes, there you go. Come on up. Come on up. There we go. We have an iPhone right here. I already have installed Cinamaker Capture, free to download from the App Store. I am on the same Wi-Fi network, and I open Cinamaker Capture to then given a choice to either select video or audio. I'm going to go ahead and select video and take a step back for 1 second. Boom, there's my MacBook Air setup, and look, let me go ahead and change cameras. Bam! Oh my gosh. Look at that. Yes, I do have a few iPhones and screens right here. And let me go ahead and switch from the back-facing camera to the front-facing camera and set that over there right here. There you go. Somewhere where it's not too crazy looking. Boom, I like that. What's up, DTM? What's going on with you? Nice. So I just brought in a second camera, and I can switch between my main shot camera and my second camera right there. I like it. I like it. I'm going to come back to this in a little bit, okay? So bear with me, hang out. Okay, now I'm going to show you how I change my audio selection by going into the audio settings. So right now, this is my media, which we will return to in a second. And the third icon right here is the audio settings. We need that. So we're going to click on it to see our audio options, and we can see which camera is giving us some audio. So the current device is going to be my MacBook Air, and I can turn that up. And now you can see how the audio meter is registering the audio, my sound, right? When I'm talking, it registers my voice. Let's turn up the iPhone 8, the one I just brought in a second ago. And look, I turn it up, and it's also registering my audio from that iPhone right there. Nice, nice, nice. My Mac Assistant, it is my Cinamaker, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit, in a second. And then, of course, the iPhone SE in front of me. That rhymes. iPhone SE in front of me. And I don't see any sound. That's probably because there's probably a notification that popped in. Yes, I forgot to turn off my notifications. That's important. And so then that's why. So I have to go over and turn it around so I can see why. What notification is blocking my audio. So there we go. We got audio in all these different phones. Now, of course, the audio that you're hearing right now is coming through a lav microphone that I have right here. And the iPhone is in my pocket. Sorry about that. That was okay. Boom, there goes the iPhone in my pocket. It has, this is one of those lucky iPhones that still has a headphone jack. And it's connected to this lavalier microphone here on my chest. And so that's where the audio is coming in through to my Cinamaker setup. And you in Zoom and you in watching on YouTube can hear me clearly. Awesome. Nice. All right, so there goes our audio. Now, Cinamaker does offer lots of flexibility to bring in audio in, not only from iPhones, but also from professional cameras, mixers, and digital audio interfaces. Cool, cool, cool. Now let's go ahead and take a look at that media engine section that I touched on a second ago. There it is right here. As you can see, I have used a lot of different layers for today's webinar. There they are. There they are. And there goes that one where, that's a whole bunch of text right there. There we go. Those are my layers. That's why I have to pause and pay attention to what I'm clicking on. Okay, but let's go ahead and see what kind of layers we can add or media into our setup. Let me go ahead and turn this on right here. Boom, look at this. What you got? What is going on? Yes, I have a picture-in-picture. Let me go ahead and stand where it needs to be. There it is, picture-in-picture. And on that side, I have another picture-in-picture. And of course, a lower third. And behind me, a video. Check it out. Let me show you. Here is, and I have music. I have music also. That's cool. I didn't mean to put that music in there, but let me go ahead and drag it out. Nice. And this folder is where I have a few things. Oh, I know what happened. There it is. This folder has a few things. So this folder has the lower third. It has two different picture-in-picture and even the video background. Look at that. There it is. Nice. Nice. Let's go ahead and turn it back on. Boom. I like it. I like it. So how do we do this, Dan? Well, let me show you one simple, easy step to bringing in some extra media files into your media engine. So there is a picture-in-picture right there. What's up, DTM? Yeah, am I pointing in the right direction? Yeah, that's crazy. It's right there. Nice, I like that. So how do we do that, Dan? Let me go ahead and click on the Add Media text. And let's find a image. Look for an image. Add image. Files. And then through my images, look at that. There we go. I find the image I like. There it is, Cinamaker MacBook image. Click on open. And click and drag to the edge. I like it. And then click save. Now, as I'm talking about Cinamaker Meeting Director, I can tell you that Cinamaker Meeting Director runs on the Mac. And this is a MacBook Air in front of me. And there it is. A Mac running Cinamaker Meeting Director. Bam! Just like that. Super nice. And I can turn off the eyeball and that picture, that floating picture is gone. Now I can also make a picture go full screen very easily. There's the full screen expand button. Click and drag with 2 fingers. Pinch and zoom with 2 fingers. Click and drag to where I want it. Click on save, and now the whole. I turn off the eyeball to turn it off, to turn off the layer, and I can turn it back on to show you the whole Cinamaker setup from my home office. That office does not exist anymore. I have taken everything apart and set this up. Very nice, very cool. I was able to bring in an image, able to bring in a video, and add media files into our streams. Now I do have one more rich media option to show you, and that is our Cin.io. So Cin.io is an app that you can download from the App Store or at cinamaker.com. And I have a screen here. There it is. This is my portfolio on Behance. And look, I can switch between the pictures that I've drawn. And right now, Cin.io has that window selected. So I can minimize Cin.io, move over this window. Let's put it right there. And let's make this a little bit smaller so we can jump in. There it is. I like it. Thank you. And now I can click through my different pictures. Oh, turn it on first. Let's go ahead, turn on those layers, that group of layers. There we go. And now I can switch between the pictures of my portfolio and say, hey, check this out. This is a Chavo, Machete, Wu-Tang, Tron. Anybody familiar with Tron? Bam, there it is. Super nice. Look at that. Okay. Now you're saying, okay, Dan, we're here for the Zoom meetings. What's up with the Zoom meetings? Okay, thank you. Well, let's go ahead and move this out the way and bring in my Zoom. Oh, snap. There you are. What's up, Zoom? All right. Now let's go ahead and start our Zoom meeting. Connecting. Come on. There it is. Join with computer audio. All right. Come on. Thank you. Turn on my camera. Boom. That is my webcam. Oh, but there it is. Bam. I got my Cinamaker setup coming in already into our Zoom meeting. So let me go ahead and minimize this a little bit more so we can see more of the Zoom meeting here. There it is. Nice. Now, now let's go ahead and check our settings that we're going to need to have set up with Zoom so that we can have our Cinamaker going into the Zoom meeting. All right, so when you hover over your Zoom meeting screen, and you will get your pop-up icons, and one of them is going to be the camera, the other one is going to be the microphone. On the camera, we have the FaceTime. That's the FaceTime camera right there. What's up? I like it. I like it. That looks clean. I like it. But we want to select Cinamaker Virtual Web Camera. And what that's going to do is going to bring in the video from Cinamaker into our Zoom meeting. Nice. I like that. But we're only halfway there. Go back into our Zoom meeting, hover over the screen, and then you'll see your microphone setup. And here we'll pay attention to 2 things. Number 1 is on the microphone, we're going to select Cinamaker Audio Device, and that is going to make sure that the audio from Cinamaker is going into your Zoom meeting. And then the second thing is you're going to check your speaker. And right now I am using my MacBook Air speakers. However, I do like to wire in a lot of times so that I can hear people clearly with some headphones. Nice. And once I have that selected, we're good to go. And now we're able, let me go ahead and bring that back. There it is. Cool. And there it is. Cool. So now let's go ahead and check our audio. Bam, bam, bam. And as I speak, I get, there it is. Okay, we're going to find one of these phones. There it is. And let's go ahead. Cinamaker Audio Device. And boom. That's it. Now you are cinemaking into your Zoom meetings. I've been cinemaking for a few years, and now I'm still excited to produce broadcast quality streams. Not only do I get to add superpowers to my meetings with an app that is simple to use, but it also includes high quality tools and graphics, as I can switch between different camera angles and turn off and on my media. There we go. Bam, there we go. Switch from different camera angles. I like it. Add lower thirds. Where's my lower third? I had it sitting around here, but I think I moved it into the folder. Boom. Play recorded, pre-recorded video files and flex these brand new superpowers. The engagement and value of this meeting will have a bigger impact with your audience. All right, so now let's talk about what do we need to get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch cameras because that's what this is for. Oh, we're still here. I like it. Yes, there we go. Nice. We're back. Well, first of all, you're gonna need the hardware that you already own. And what's that, Dan? Your Mac for Meeting Director, and for cameras, we have your webcam and iPhones. You're also gonna need the software, and that is Cinamaker Meeting Director is available for free from cinamaker.com right now. Cinamaker Capture is available for your iPad and iPhones, free from the App Store. Download to your iPhone and start using that as a camera right now. Use it as a microphone like I am. And of course, you already have Zoom. That's how you are joining me here today. And make sure that you sign in and add your Cinamaker into Zoom with the Cinamaker virtual webcam settings. Then lastly, make sure you have a strong Wi-Fi connection to support your connected devices. iPhones, iPad, and the Mac must be in the same powerful Wi-Fi network. And if you remember one thing from today's webinar, then please remember this. Cinamaker Meeting Director is free to get started and test these new superpowers in your Zoom meetings. Engage your audience with the power of rich media and graphics, pre-recorded video, and different camera angles. You will enjoy broadcast quality audio and video for free. Subscription and support starts at $9.99 a month or $79.99 a year. Okay, it's your turn. Download Meeting Director for free. Download Capture on your iPhone for free. Install Zoom on your Mac and select Cinamaker Virtual Web Camera as your video and audio source. And then you'll be cinemaking. I will now take a breath to open the floor for questions. And now let's go ahead and check our QA section and see what we have. Boom. Now, the question is, what are all the different things that we can add into our media engine section? So let me go ahead and show you that by turning off some of these graphics on my screen. So we can go back and show you that. Boom, here we go. There it is. And let's expand on this because I kind of moved pretty fast through here. And we have a few minutes. Nice, there we go. So if you're looking at my media engine section, I think it's on that side. There it is right there. I like pointing in the air. There's nothing here, but on the screen it looks like there's something there. I feel like I'm at a radio, at a TV station. Okay. All right, boom. So let me go ahead and turn off a lot of these things here. Bam, 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 and go back to that main shot. There we go. So when you add media, you can have the options of adding image, movies, text, picture-in-picture, and audio, or creating a group. And so in my case, I created a group right here. This is a group. And in this group, we have lower third, picture-in-picture, another picture-in-picture, and then finally a video background. In order to show you all these individual pieces, let me move that lower third out of the folder and I can turn it off. There's the lower third. Here's a picture-in-picture, and that's myself. So now I'm gone. Boom. Another picture-in-picture, and that is my portfolio, and now it's gone. I'm gone. And then finally, we have a video file that I can stop. Boom, and turn off the eyeball. This is a video file that plays on loop. There we go. Let's start playing it. Let's bring in my lower third. Bring in the picture-in-picture, picture-in-picture. Put that lower third up above so that it fits nice and neat. Oh, look at that. Amazing what you're able to do with your Cinamaker and your Zoom presentations. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, I want to thank you for spending time with me. Please join the Facebook group and share your streaming questions. Find and follow Cinamaker on Instagram or Twitter at Cinamaker app. Like and subscribe to Cinamaker Studio on YouTube, where we share demos and tutorials to level up your live streams. Get in touch with me anytime. I welcome your questions, suggestions, and comments at dan@cinamaker.net. I'll see you next time. Thank you.